everybody. As usual, it is tomorrow, which is Friday, and you're probably all wondering what's happening. So I took out the ponytail that I have, I think, for more than 10 years out of my cupboard that I bought from a good friend of mine when I still worked at that famous company. And I decided to, I'm gonna put on just for the us, as the young ones would say. The us. Anyway, so yesterday again, after my video posted, that someone reached out to me and highlighted quite a few things, that especially how inspirational they see my messages to be, or my videos for that matter. And I told you guys yesterday, somewhere someone will take, even if it's just one line, someone will take something with him. So she contacted me yesterday and she spoke about how it's motivating her and how it inspires her, and how from time to time things are not going okay, and then she would hear or she would compare and she would think, and then she'd feel better. So as I said, I don't know who must hear this or what God's purpose was, but I am here, I'm watching, and I am making videos for you guys to see and to listen, and hopefully you'll take something away from it, or with you rather. So let's see, he looks quite mean, but swear to God, I can't with long hair never in my life. Yesterday I was thinking last night, and by the way, I slept I think like 4 hours last night, so I literally laid in bed and I watched the sunrise. That is how bad my insomnia is. And I mentioned yesterday or the day before that I do suffer from anxiety and mild depression. So with the mild depression, that was kind of hectic for me, because the neuropsychologist couldn't necessarily figure out what it is. My anxiety got obviously worse post-accident, and I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, so that's part of the no sleeping. But apart from that, I told myself that I don't want tablets anymore, because I kind of felt like, you know what, it's all in the mind. That's what you put your mind to, and I'm not gonna become addicted to these things or reliable or dependent on them, basically. So also thinking that when I do become tired, I have slurred speech, and that's when I also know I'm tired. And don't be alarmed, because every time I look, it looks like my neck is black, but it gets to me every time. Also, that's part of my OCD, I would say. Now, I wasn't diagnosed, but I call myself that, because I'm very over small shit. Anyway, I was saying that my anxiety and my depression, I was on medication for a short while, and I told myself, no, all in the mind, I'm not gonna become dependent on these things. And at the same time, I told myself that there are so many people out there that might be suffering from something, but they might not have the sources to help them, you know. Just because I can and I help myself and got the resources, so if this is meant to be that I bring my messages across this way, then so be it. I don't know who needs it and who needs to hear these things, but point is, you need to also help yourself. As the saying goes, to make the gat die botter geval. As much as we all go through our kak, I don't know, whatever fancy word you want to say it, call it, as much as we all go through that, we also at some point have to help ourselves. And you can call it whatever you want. Somehow you have to lift yourself up. and you have to pick up the pieces again and find yourself and go through that emotions or whatever it was that you're feeling. So as I said yesterday, no one is going to help you. You must help yourself. Dus hulle sê, jy kan nie per water neem, maar jy kan nie vir maak drinkie. So I spoke to this lady yesterday, and she was so fascinated and encouraged and inspired by things as I say in my videos. And I mean, there are people that go through so many things on a daily basis, and they don't necessarily have the resources or even friends for that matter to speak to. And I said, well, you know what, anytime you can reach out to me, and whatever it is that I can do for you, even if you just listen, because sometimes that's all we need, just somebody to listen to. And last night, lying awake in bed, literally watching the sunrise, waiting for the time to pass, didn't want to stop my husband because he gets up early, and I could, but I didn't want to. So just laying there, and there were so many things going through my mind and my head, that apart from the fact that I speak fast and some people can't make out what I'm saying, maybe I should pace myself, maybe I should not try and derail, maybe I should speak slow, which reminds me of a lady that I met, or rather that I saw post accident. Probably I haven't seen this lady like in 12 or 20 years. I'm lying. Yeah, about 19-20 years. So I saw in the shop post accident, and we greeted each other, and I greeted her, but she quite a sign language to me, man. It was like I'm deaf. So which reminded me, I had to post something on Facebook to say, hello guys, I'm not deaf, I can't speak, I can hear. You don't have to speak to me like that. So if I do speak fast, just let me know, or as I would say, slide in my DM. If I do speak fast, just let me know. If I speak too slow, let me know as well. I don't want to derail, because yesterday that word wasn't heard. Derail as in going off guard, as in we're talking about one thing and I'm derailing. So I don't want to derail. I want to talk about the fact that you have to look after yourself, because no one is going to do it for you, and the fact that you have to help yourself. Again, no one's going to do it for you. I was thinking with me and this hair today, oh Lord, you see this eye, the magic eye. I was thinking with me and this hair, I want to show my friend that I still have this hair that I haven't worn like in ages. It's been probably a decade, and I want to show her, you know what, maybe this could work for me when my hair is dirty on a Thursday or Wednesday, because then I have to wait until Friday, but I can't do long hair. So yeah, message today: you need to look after yourself, because no one is going to do it for you. You need to help yourself. Lord, a lot of things went through my mind yesterday. I want to speak about people that suffer from depression and anxiety, that has no one to speak to, that where people don't understand them, where it's hard, where they feel alone, where they don't know which way to turn or which way to go or who to turn to for that matter. And the reality is that it's real. It exists outside, or rather out there. There are people that suffer from these things, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say painful, it's hard living with it and living with people that has it. You don't know what to expect, you don't know how to react, you don't know what to do. Luckily for me, I see my therapist. I encourage my family to read things to support me, to understand what it is that I'm going through, and so that I don't feel alone, you know. But what I want to say is that there are people out there who suffers from these things and that goes through these things, and they might not have people to turn to. So at the same time also, what my message was today, that you need to help yourself as much as you don't have people, as much as you can't turn to anyone, or you might, but you don't know how. Whichever way you put it, somehow you have to also help yourself and pick yourself up. As part of my title, I was thinking about single parents, especially single mothers. Not because I'm a female, but just thinking in general, especially females out there working alone for their kids, doing it alone for their family, and there's no one else there. It must be hard for them as well. So part of my title, they will get up. They must get up. They can get up. Doesn't matter what it is that they're going through. They somehow have to motivate themselves that they must do it. And so they go through each and every day helping themselves. So I want to say that we shouldn't let our problems or our thoughts or our circumstances or our situation, whichever fancy word you want to use, control us or get the better of us. This looks weird. I'm looking at my teeth, and I went to the dentist this morning and I drove myself and in for polish and clean all that. And maybe I should go if I have this one tooth full that's a bit chipped. That one, you see that one there? That one is that one. I'm not going to show you again that one is. So yeah, again, looking after myself, because I might not notice it, but other people do. And as I said yesterday, people always look for something. Luckily for me, I am past that stage where my crowd and my group of friends are all matured. People that been through a life that, we don't have time for this kinderkak, man, you know what I mean? We don't have time for this. So people understand also why I'm a bit like this. And so the same way I accept how people are and not necessarily think for them, and I don't expect them to think for me, but rather ask me if you have any concerns or anything that you feel doesn't sit well with you. Maak op je mond, man. Pa praat Afrikaans. Same thing I was thinking of last night as well. My English I wasn't in English classes. I wasn't in English school. It was just Afrikaans, and ex Afrikaans and mans Afrikaans. But until he came with the moon shining in your eyes, shit, that 20 years ago. Since then, we were talking English to each other, and from time to time, I would. And believe me, my kids can't speak Afrikaans. They sickle, and I sickle myself to help them. And it's a joke sometimes, and we would have Afrikaans days. We would just speak Afrikaans just so that I can help them. But yeah, we didn't grow up speaking English, but it's until the moon started. So yeah, we are doing the English as per the national language. And so yeah, some people find it offensive when I try and correct them. And one of the biggest jokes that we had when we were younger, when we were growing up, was that my one friend said in a public place out loud that, God, I must remember that joke, but it's a classic joke. I will share it with you guys when I remember. Don't be, they say shiny. It does look fake, but anyway, it does something. What it does, I don't know. I don't care, but it makes me feel pretty, Anyway, I'm again talking back to you guys. message for today was that you need to look after yourself, because no one is going to do it for you. And if and when later, if I want to show my hair off again, then I will make another video. But for now, you need to look after yourself and don't give in to that, those thoughts that you have, those feelings you have, not wanting to get up, not wanting to go to here or go there or go wherever. Just pick yourself up and try and be reminded that no one's going to do it for you. You will somehow and eventually pick yourself up. And remember, you will, you can, and you must. Chat to you guys later again. Bye.